The man threw a television set from 100 meters high, trying to get the security guard's attention below. However, the guard didn't hear any sound and completely failed to notice anything falling down. This guy was trapped in an empty building. He tried shouting loudly from the window, but the floor was too high up for anyone to hear him. The man waited until dark, but no rescue came. He used a flashlight to shine through the window, but it didn't catch anyone's attention. The next day, he tried opening the door again, but it was locked tight. Even pliers couldn't break it open. He frantically kicked at the door, but it was no use. He pulled out his phone to call for help, but the battery was dead. Then he found a pile of old cardboard and used toothpaste to write a distress message. He threw the cardboard out the window, but it landed on a dilapidated rooftop. That evening, a woman came out to collect her laundry but didn't see the man's message. In desperation, he pulled the elastic band from his pants and found a tube in the corner to make a slingshot. When the woman appeared again, he shot a stone at her, trying to get her attention. The woman picked up the cardboard and walked toward the building. The man started banging on things, making noise, but she couldn't hear him and turned away. Then the man came up with another idea. He lit a torch and set fire to clothes tied to the railing, hoping someone would see him. However, when the fire grew too large, he realized the situation was dangerous and had to put it out. By this time, the man was extremely thirsty. He went to the bathroom and took down a bucket from the wall, but it was empty. Just then, it started pouring rain outside. He hung the bucket by the window to collect rainwater and even found more containers to help. That day, looking in the mirror, he noticed that the balcony on the 30th floor had no railings. So he used a knife to cut through the railing. He kicked the railing away and climbed out the window. He began climbing down along the windows, but there was nowhere to grip between the balconies, so he had to hold onto the wall and look for footholds. After half an hour of effort, he finally reached the 30th floor, but then disaster struck. When he stretched out his foot, he discovered there were no railings below at all. He frantically climbed back up. He tied his belt to a nearby piece of railing, with the other end around his hand. Then he carefully stepped onto the railing. To his surprise, that floor's balcony had been demolished. He had to slowly make his way along the wall, bracing himself with both hands against it, nearly slipping at the corner. Knowing he was close to success, the man didn't dare let his guard down. Before long, he finally touched the ground. He kicked through the glass door of the balcony, opened the room door, and finally escaped from the building.